Well, thank you finally for coming. We're glad to have you. All right, let's get into this game and check out what Chicken Feet is all about because I got to know. I mean, who does not want to know what Chicken Feet is about? All right, new game. Let's do this. This is called a Chicken Feet. Dylan Bassett presents Chicken Feet.
It's my pleasure to welcome you to the most sophisticated, beautiful, and intricate science facilities in the entire world. I'll be your guide today. You can call me Sergeant Corey. I can't actually tell you what my real name is for confidential reasons, but I always thought Corey was a nice name. Anyway, we've got a lot of work to do. I'm sure you've already been informed. But I have faith in us. We're gonna make a great team. I'm tracking your location, so I'll always know where you are. I'm here to help. Now, enjoy the glamour while you still can. You'll be heading deep into this facility, and I promise you, this is the best that it'll look.
Okay. Thanks for the vote of confidence, dude. Are you checking my location? Alright, that sounds great. Newer Research Visitor Center. Thanks, Costa. We're so glad to have you here as part of the Dazzle. That's some interesting artwork. Okay. Didn't see a giant chicken, so I guess we're alright.
All right, our first destination is actually below us. So, find a way to get there. Maybe through a vent? Good luck.
We couldn't keep riding the elevator to go below us? I'm feeling like this feels like a Goofy Goober for sure. Alright, we gotta find a vent. This sounds super safe. Like, alright. I'm so nervous. Like, when is this chicken gonna start watching somebody? I don't want to go into absolute darkness. Where's my flashlight? You couldn't even equip me with a flashlight? What kind of tool sent me down here without a flashlight? Guys, I don't see any vents. Oh, I can open this door. How exciting. Alright, I can close doors. That might be important. Okay. I can't pick up the first aid kit. Guys, I'm not going to be able to heal myself. This is not a good sign. Yeah, I'm old. Look around your room for a chicken. Let me know if you find one. Alright, I get a screwdriver. I'm sure that's for opening vents, but I'm sure I could use it to stab chickens too, right? I don't know anything about buildings. Are vents in the ceiling? I always thought they were, like, on the floor. Aren't they, like, on the floor at the bottom? Shit, I fix people, not buildings, guys. Yeah, he does sound like he would ask me to go bungee jumping without a safety harness. Oh shit. Why did that door move? That door moved and it wasn't by me. I think we can just go this way, it's fine. Maybe there's something... Maybe... Nope, we were already here. Alright, maybe there's something over here! Okay. What are these other doors? That's fine! It's a little creepy so far. We've all agreed to call it Jerry. I'm definitely a chicken. Alright, this one's locked. No, I'm pretty sure that wiggly door is where I'm supposed to go. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything, because I didn't check these other doors. And of course, I came back here to check these doors and they're locked. I should have known. Can I run? Okay, I can run and I have stamina. This is good to know. Can I jump? Okay, it looks like I got some jumping going on. Like, sketchy jumping. SpongeBob trying to get you. I should open it. Well, it's the only way to go. You knew that they were going to make me go through the wiggly door. I mean... I'm doing alright. Now we're gonna go through this wiggly door. Oh, it's locked. All that, it is locked. Alright, so there's that. Crouching, that's a good... Oh, I can crouch. Good. I might need to, like, dash and duck or things. Yeah, it definitely... If it has a stamina bar, you know you're, like, screwed. The description of the game is amazing. I had to try it. I just had to try the game. It sounds so delightful. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going, guys. Okay, is there a way to, like, pull out my screwdriver? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, maybe I can, like, jimmy it with the screwdriver, but I like, pushing all the buttons, and so far I am, like, not finding a screw button. There's no button for screwdriving. Yeah, if you find you have a stamina bar game, yep, you're screwed. You're at work. Next shift! Try to escape. Like, it might tell me what the keys are. This seems like cheating. Yeah, I tried the numbers. Like, I don't think I can pull out my screwdriver. Happy Halloween, guys! It's not cheating. Yeah, I'm like getting no tutorial here. I'm just sort of like wandering around and get instructions from Jerry. Which does not include what button. Yeah, I'm not getting like an inventory option. This is sketch, man. So I have this screwdriver in my pocket and... Oh, wait. Look, guys, there's a vent here. It was hiding in a corner and I just totally didn't see it. Alright, we got this.
Hey, I just want to tell you, you gotta be very careful here. You really shouldn't underestimate this thing. If you do see the chicken, just run. Try to hide somewhere where he can't reach you.
Oh, great! And yes, they're playing on a computer. Guys, I'm so screwed. We're supposed to go down, I guess, so... Oh, that's so easy. It's gonna hear me. No guidance. Yep, grind corner. Chickens are totally awesome. Like, just they're awful. Yeah, I don't. Alright, so that's a dead end, so I'm definitely coming out here. You're gonna make her play this. That doesn't sound nice. Okay, I can't seem to use my screwdriver a second time. Nope, 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 nope. It's always the vents, man. This is making me think of Alien. And I know it's me breathing, but it looks like the vent breathing, and that's just creepy AF. When you put enough air into any living thing, it's gonna go boom. I think I found where I'm supposed to go. And I don't like it. Alright guys, here we go. Yeah, bad things always happen to kids. And I'm still really snotty, guys, sorry. Well, I hope your class goes well. Oh, shit. Where do I hide? Where do I hide? There's nowhere to hide. So screwed. Like, where do I hide? Guys, I see no hiding spot for the psycho chicken. I can't even jump on that. Like, are you serious? I am the worst jumper ever. So screwed, guys. Alright, guys. Here we go. Like, that's totally the fucking chicken up there. I don't see a hiding spot.
What? You saw it?
Not really.
Be very careful. Make sure you don't let it catch you. Obviously.
I just heard it and it kind of startled me when it looked.
Listen. I know this might seem annoying, but there are 3 levers down here that you'll need to pull. They'll open the door that's going to let you proceed. Now, I understand how redundant that may seem, but it's all in the name of security.
Nobody builds buildings like that.
I'll talk to you soon. Be careful down there.
The narrator is great. Okay. I love the, like, random light here. It feels like... Okay, this is a good crawly spot. Like a thing I might need. How do I pick it up? Alright, cool. I was just thinking this might be like change direction or hide spot. Alright, cool. Oh, I thought that like actually led outside. Alright. That makes more sense that it's a mural. I was like, how the hell am I supposed to capture a chicken if your, like, hallway leads directly outdoor? Yeah, I'm thinking that crawl spot is gonna be okay. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be a horror game. Well, there's a switch. Like, who would sign up for this shit? Who would be like, I should totally need to be? What the fuck is that? What? What is that? Alright. That's just a little creepy. I don't know that I feel good about, like, being in a containment box. But alright, that might be a... Yes, Jerry is the chicken. Dude, did you hear it? Oh. I dropped in my new bed. Alright, I totally hear it, but I have no idea how close that means it is. Alright. I'm sure this means I'm like belly crawling or something. I'm thinking that I hate that something means he's close to me, but I don't... I don't know. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it one bit. Is this like Chicken Heart? Do I hear like Chicken Heart? Makes me think of like Weird Al and the Chicken Heart. I might be dating myself though. So the chicken got me. It filled the whole screen, so it was pretty big. Chicken onesie for 0. I was just gonna pick up the thing. Apparently that was a bad idea. Alright, so we just passed the light. Alright, I had to figure out where I was. Alright, guys. Here we go. Into the chicken territory. I mean, they don't even give us a chance to fight said chicken. They're just like, you did. I mean, I had a screwdriver. I should have been able to at least take some swings at him. The sounds in this game are just great. They really add to the feel of the game. I love it. And this fucker's creepy. I don't know what we got going on here, but like that fucker in there is creepy. Alright, so oh yeah, this is classified as horror game. We're running from a chicken. It actually is like pretty well made for a horror game about a chicken. Oh guys, there he is. Look how fucking huge he is. He's a rooster. That means that he's like hostile as fuck, and yeah, he's totally big. His head was like almost at the ceiling. I just wish I had a better sense of like how close that pulse meant. Shit, where's my angles? It does kind of move robotically. They done did feed him good. And it would make an amazing artistry. Yeah, he totally cuddled my face right off. Roosters are absolute raging assholes for no reason. Like, they're almost as nasty as, like, geese. Geese are the worst, like, Satan birds, but roosters are pretty close. Chicken security breach. You sleep well, and hopefully I'll get the chicken. Yeah, there's definitely security breach vibes. I can't... It keeps, like, being right here. What am I supposed to do? It doesn't bugger off. Alright, chickeny nights. This is chicken feet. It's been actually really good so far. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I need it. My YouTube is also super big. I'm like leading, like I can look around this corner. It's such dark. Yes, because I can't play it on the same day. Oh, I'm stuck in this hole. This was the worst hiding hole.
We just moved Sebastian into the red cell while work continues downstairs. I know he isn't really a human, but the things they do to him, they're horrible. It's like growing up in prison, but worse. He's got no friends, no freedoms. I honestly don't know why Eric is doing all of this to him. At least he has an education. But even then, I think it's just for the sake of testing. So what if he's genetically modified? A human's a human, right?
That must be that person. That must be that person curled up in the containment box. Well, thank you, Gamer Kid. We appreciate you coming and visiting. I'm so screwed. Where's the next hidey hole? I don't know. And I don't know which side he's close to. That's the other problem. I mean, I guess it could be the chicken, but I think it's the dude. Alright, guys. We can't live in this hidey hole forever. And I kind of want to. As soon as I saw the light, I'm like, I'm so screwed. Not the Dark Souls death screen. It totally is. Okay, so this definitely, like, takes it a higher intensity level than Chucky ever did. Like, it actually has, like, a pretty, like, intense feel while you're playing it. You're like, oh, shit, I don't know when to die. And it's got some pretty good startle factor to it. I'm really enjoying this game, and it's hilarious. I just wish I, like, didn't completely suck at it. Okay, so, shit, I gotta start all over. So, this screen hurts worse than the Elden Ring. Dark Souls 3. Alright, so, we figured out... I figured out nothing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so... I think that as soon as you push a switch, it attracts them. But... Because it seems to, like, come... Ah, it's just a game. The whole point is to have a good time. Taking it too seriously, bah. I don't even take life that seriously. Hey, bird. How you doing? You can just, like, mosey along. It's fine. It's fine. No worms here. So we're at, like, chicken 2, zebra 0. It's fine. I know, it's great. Like, whoever designed this game, like, nailed the vibes. And they would make some really good drumsticks. Right? Happy Halloween! And yes, this would, like, set KFC for a while. He would fill a couple buckets. Alright. Alright, guys.
We just moved Sebastian into the red cell while work continues downstairs.
So that's not something I pick up. It sounds like...
I know he isn't
feels like
really a human, but the things they do to him, they're horrible. It's like growing up in prison, but worse. He's got no friends, no freedoms. I honestly don't know why Eric is doing all of this to him. At least he has an education. But even then, I think it's just for the sake of testing. So what if he's genetically modified? A human's a human, right?
I seriously can't tell. It must be on the other side. The other place, I couldn't find a place to hide. And I need a place to hide right after I hit the switch. That's... Oh. Oh, well, he's definitely on the side now, guys. It's fine. Hammer. You have a chicken in your nightmares. You're welcome. I'm definitely waiting. I feel like the vent isn't going to forever be safe. Like, it's gonna escalate at some point. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Here we go. I can't push that right now. I need a place to hide. I don't think this counts as hiding spot. I hope it does, because he's really close. Yeah, I keep thinking Alien Isolation, and I'm waiting for him to just be like, "You're venting me." If this doesn't count as a hiding spot, I'm so fucked. Just keep walking by. You're fine, chicken. Nothing to see here? We're having a good day! Totally great! Alright, so we can't just hide behind objects. That does not work. Yeah, we usually get, like, a huge rush in the beginning, and, Like, we chat with people for a while, and then we get, like, a big drop-off, and then we kind of maintain around 60 to 70 through the stream. I mean, I think some of it is just because we're dark side streamers and most people are day shift, so time of day is kind of rough for a lot of people. Yeah, I think that if the bad guy was, like, creepy, this game would, like, totally be escalated. Like, I think that they've got the environmental vibe thing down pat in this game. And I'm totally laughing. This game is great. I love it. It does seem like you died. No, I lived, and I was not eaten by chicken. I totally didn't notice I was dead. Alright, so we cannot hide behind objects. We definitely have to be, like, in a vent hidey hole. That really limits where I can hide. Let's see if I can go a different order of events. Like, that didn't make sense, but... The part of this problem is that I don't know how things connect. I don't have a mental map. Alright, so there's a vent there. So if I pull that switch, maybe I can hit that vent. Okay. Well, thank you for coming and checking us out after seeing TikTok. Welcome to the Dazzle. Welcome to Chicken Feet, where the psycho death chicken awaits. I don't know if we have to listen to this stuff.
We just moved Sebastian into the red cell while work continues downstairs. I know he isn't really a human, but the things they do to him, they're horrible. It's like growing up in prison, but worse. He's got no friends, no freedoms. I honestly don't know why Eric is doing all of this to him. At least he has an education. But even then, I think it's just for the sake of testing. So what if he's genetically modified? A human's a human, right?
I'm not sure where the run path would be. That's the problem. I have no sense of direction. Like, I feel like this is a circle, but I'm not sure, like, where that circle connects. It's a huge problem for me. I don't do mental maps. They don't happen in my head. Chicken, that is, it does be there. Well, I guess you got a point there. I haven't even seen the third lover, which is totally a problem. You can get this on Steam. It was like, I don't know, $5 or something on Steam, and it's a great game. It was worth all $5. Oh my god. Yep, it's Chicken Feet on Steam, $5. I'm sure that we need to live in this hidey hole forever. now the problem is, I don't know where the other switch is. There's a third switch, guys. There's 3. I just got no idea where the third one be. But that seems to work better to, like, hit that one, go underneath, and come through this one. I think. I'm not dead, and I got 2 switches. In the same room as the first switch we hit this time, or the same room as this switch? I'm waiting for him to notice me back here and, like, peck through the glass or something. Well, welcome, Myers. We're glad to have you as part of the castle. Thank you for coming and joining us. Maybe it opens the other chicken cage. If I distract the kid. Okay, here we go. I didn't think I was gonna get in the hole! I really didn't think. That was like... I was almost a worm, guys. I think that there's something about the colored glass. I don't think I have to, like... I don't know if we're banging, but we're, like, running from chickens for, well, all we're worth. Hi! Alright, I don't... I don't hit the right buttons, and that doesn't help. I do have my screwdriver, but it doesn't, like, let me actually pull it out. Like, I don't have an equipment bar or an inventory or anything. I think I shoved it up my ass and forgot about it. It's the color. Like, you can't see me past the color, because if I crouch... I don't know that I can. When I walked up to it, it didn't give me any kind of action, because, like, I don't... Can you guys see my cursor? I don't know if it lets you see the little dot in the middle of the screen. When it lets me engage with something, it turns into an open circle. And when I go up to that vent, it doesn't give me the engaged, like, open circle. Like, right now it's just like a dot. And it stays the little dot. Like, it doesn't become the... Yeah. I can't. Even if I click on it, nothing happens. It might be over here on this wall. There's like panels and shit over here. Yeah, it's definitely been a storm around here. And this is chicken feet. I'm really too much of like nervous Nelly anyway. Oh goodness, that is like not nice at all. I've never streamed Minecraft, but it's definitely on my list of things because I think that if we can get things figured out, it would be a game that I could like play with other people, which would be super fun. And yeah, chicken fry and rip. Yeah. And thank you guys. That's very sweet. I appreciate that people have been here and that people have been following, and it's been amazing. And yes, I am the happy birthday girl. Java the coffee. Well, welcome to the Dazzle. We're glad to have you. Chicken 400. Jeez. And this is adding up quickly. Alright, so I think I'm gonna just try to find the switches. Focus on that, and then we can kind of strategize as to how we pull them. We're working on the Discord. I don't know if it's entirely ready to go. I gotta like touch base with Stacks. He's been the one doing most of the legwork on the Discord. So there's one. Chicken fingers. And I get this key. That's why I feel like there's something else, like I'm supposed to unlock or something. Like maybe one of these. Going into the colored things? I guess I didn't try going into them. My jump is really sad. Nope, it's like hitting a wall. I think they're glass. And I don't see any, like, buttons that turns them off or on. This is Chicken Feet. Did we try the door? Dude, I don't know if we tried the door. I don't even know where the door is now. There's like 2 levers that we know where they are, and I'm not gonna like pull them yet. I'm just gonna try to like, cause it makes the chicken agitated. So I'm just gonna try to focus on actually finding the 3rd lever. While the chicken's not wound up. See if we can, like, I don't know, have more time. It doesn't seem like I can push any of these buttons. No. Yeah, because a lot of these boxes look like they might, like, need a key. And the thing's changing to my little action circle. Maybe near the dead end. I don't know where the dead end is. I'm already kind of lost. Can we try this one? Guess so. What happens there? Yeah, there's one that has like 3 lights over it, and that's the one that we're trying to unlock by pulling the levers. Well, thank you for coming and, you know, joining the Dazzle from TikTok. We appreciate it. Yeah, I don't fucking know. So weird. Not that one, explore everywhere. Oh yeah, it's absolutely something I'm missing. And I'm trying to explore everywhere. I have no sense of direction. I'm really not kidding about that. I have no idea how these places are connected. So I have dyscalculia, and with that is, like, no real ability to make a mental map. Yeah, I can't, like, oh, here's a door. Okay, guys. There's a fucking door that the key works on. That the fucking lever's behind. That has a crawly space. Alright, so we're gonna have to, like, pull that and jump into that little hidey hole. Where does this little hidey hole take me? Just around this corner and then out here. Is he gonna, like, bust down that door? How much do you want to bet he busts down that door? Yeah! It's Chicken Feet! The game's name is Chicken Feet. Oh wait, did I like... What? He didn't like come in the room. Was I too fast? Come on in the room, asshole. So I can like... Fuck my life. Like, I actually did something too well for once. As in the US. Oh, God. Ah! Come on in the room. Come on. You can do it. I am right here. Nope. Alright. Jesus Christ. I suck at luring chickens. Pull it. And then there's a little hidey hole down the hall, so you have to get behind him. Hi, Snacks. But you have to get him into the... this is my theory. I have no idea. But I'm thinking you have to, like, get him into the room so you can go around this, like, crawly hole so you can get behind him. And then you run down that hall, and then at the end of the hall, there's another little crawl hole, and you gotta, like, dive into that. That's what I think that I'm supposed to do, which means that I am so fucked. Can you get a shout out? Shout out! What am I shouting out? Give him hot Cheetos to lure him in. Oh, well, apparently Zebra Cakes isn't luring him. Alright, so is a shout out that I'm just supposed to, like, say the person's name? Am I dumb? I really have no idea. Guys, you can't assume that I know things. I know no things. Imagine taking a job in an actual Goober facility and then meeting a giant murderous chicken, then you lose it as a KFC. This game is your dreams. Well, alright. We're playing Chicken Feet because this game has the best game description. So it's WSC Mario! Woo! Hi, welcome. Welcome to the castle. I'm in America. Blech. With all of its bullshit shenanigans. Alright, so we have to find the key again. That has to be our first thing. And then we have to open that door and try this shit again. Because it went so well all the other times we've tried this shit. I think the key was over here. Well, thanks, Rex. I appreciate the love. You guys are awesome! Alright, so now I have to remember where the door is, and I have no idea, so I'm just gonna wander around until I find the door. I think it was over here somewhere. Well, thank you for the ad, and I'm glad you enjoyed this stream, Blocks. I'm enjoying this game. This game is so ridiculously, like, hard, and I don't even know. Alright, so this is that fucking psycho door. Alright, here we go. Okay, so, like, here at the end of the hall is this hidey hole. So I think you have to, like, lure the chicken into the room, and then, like, dive around that corner. Like, I'm so fucked. I have... Yeah, it's got crowded around here. I mean, it's cool. Alright. Alright, I think that's what we gotta do. So let's get this shit show started. It went too well the first time. I dived in there like perfect the first time. I was like, right in. Like, no trouble. I was just like, yes, I got this. And he, like, didn't even follow me the first time. He was like, I don't need to go in this room. There's nothing in here to eat. This time, I, like, dove down and smashed my head on the box. I tried moving faster. I hit too many buttons. I hit the crouch and the sprint at the same time. It does not work. Run! Insanely dramatic music. Yeah. Chicken 6 Super Zero. Yeah. What's up, Zebra? Well, chicken's up. I was trying to sprint, but I accidentally also hit the crouch button simultaneously, so I think my character just had a seizure and then, like, hit his head on the box in front of him. I can't go from grounded having fixed Natural Explorer, so I can get to being speedy hoops all over the place, do whatever in the world that was. That was, like, the worst dive into a hole ever. Alright, guys. Alright, I go back to my long-standing line. Come watch me play games so that you can learn how not to play a game. This is how not to do this. And yes, we're using Streamlabs currently. And we do some Q&A at the very beginning of every stream, and then I plan on doing, like, just a chat stream, probably once every other week, maybe? My, last Tuesday's stream was, like, all chat, and I will be posting that on YouTube tonight after I, like, finish this stream. How am I? I'm doing good, because, yeah, chickens and stuff. Alright, I think that the door we need is this way. Alright, the fact that I know where to go means that I've done this too many times already, guys. Well, I appreciate that very much, KJ Bear. Alright! Okay. Oh shit, you are in the room, but you fuck. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to get around him. Ah, shit sticks. Yeah, we'll, like, give everything a once-over, and then later today, when we stream this evening, the plan is probably to, like, be like, this is the thing. Oh, he's still, like, right there. Fuck! This is not working! this chicken is hilarious. I love it so much. I need to be able to, like, beg. Hello, chicken! I either, like, get into the thing too quickly, or... Alright, I think I'm just gonna have to run for it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys? Guys, I got out of the room! I'm not dead! I'm not dead! Got out of the room. Okay, but... I don't remember this being here. Like, wasn't this vent down? What the fuck? I was able to crawl through here. What assholery is this? That was totally lucky. I'm fucking taking it, man. But look, I was able to crawl through here before. What fuckery is this? Shit sticks. It must be because I pulled the levers in a different order. It's not giving me, like, the use your screw circle. I can't do any screwing. I'm screwed in the vent and can't do any screwing. Alright, I don't know if I need this.
We just moved Sebastian into the red cell while work continues downstairs.
Sebastian is in the red cell, so that's
really
that creepy motherfucker that's there.
The things they do to him, they're horrible.
Alright,
it's like growing
so
up
the chicken's
in prison,
on that side, but he's coming
worse.
around. Because he hears
He's got
tape.
no friends, no freedoms. I honestly don't know why Eric is doing all of this to him. At least he has an education. But even then, I think it's just for the sake of testing. So what if he's genetically modified? A human's a human, right?
No, he's the creepy motherfucker in the red box. Wait, where does it say I'm playing Portal Knights? It doesn't say I'm playing Portal Knights anywhere. Do we still have it labeled as Portal Knights somewhere? Or are you just messing with me? It's hard to tell what side he's on. That's the biggest problem here. I do play Portal Knights a lot. This is chicken beef. Alright, so now we gotta, like, pull the lever in here. Chicken feet, chicken feet, chicken feet! At first I thought that was supposed to be, like, his feet, but, like, it must be just he has a really big chicken herd. Any strategy? You give me way too much credit. It wasn't thumping. Strategies, I just fucking wing it. Strategies? Strategies is for real gamers! Chicken graces. Alright, seriously, dude? Bugger off somewhere else. I'm sure there's a nice, tasty worm elsewhere. I'm not it. No, we only got one lever. Ah, he just won't go away. There's a lever, like, right outside here, so... I just have to wait for him to bugger off so I can, like, go around this wall, pull this lever, and then shimmy back into this hole. And yes, Sam, I am also a night shift nurse. I like the dark side. Oh my god, dude, go away! I'm working mid-surge right now. He just really won't go away. I'm gonna have to just, like, try to do it with it still beating when it goes around the corner, I guess. It actually works surprisingly well. Alright. Did I actually hit it? Why is this one closed? Crap. I don't understand why this one is closed. I thought I was going to be able to scoot through, but still can't. Well, I asked Matt Pat to do a theory on chicken feet. we love theories. Now I'm like stuck in this weird dead end. I don't know why this is a dead end. It wasn't a dead end before. I don't know what I did different that made it so that this opened up. Well, thank you for joining us here. We appreciate you coming and checking us out. Welcome to the Dazzle. Alright, I think that we're gonna have to, like, walk around, which is just gonna be so fucking... I don't know what the dive holes are over here. Shit! The red thing was open! Why is the red one open? Did you see that shit? Look! What is going on? Why are... Why are different things open and closed? We have a good night, Violet. I don't want to go in there. And he's not in there. Oh my god, he's out. Do I now have two bad guys? Oh shit, I'm so screwed. Like, having a giant chicken chasing your ass wasn't enough. This is so not fair! Oh, thank you, Corky. I'm glad you came and checked this out. Welcome to the Dazzle, and welcome to the Chicken Feet. Oh my god. Like, it changing which vents are open and closed is really rough. I've seen lots of videos about me. It's, like, crazy. Yep, and Chicken 7 Zebra 0. Wah! Oh my god. Guys. Alright, I think that we're gonna do the door last. That door is, like, rough. Alright. Alright, we're gonna find the key, pick up the key. I don't know, I feel like I'm making zero progress in this game, but I'm trying, man. Alright, so when you pull this lever, we run there. I murdered a giant chicken. Yes. Alright, here we go. I think it's because you come in, if you come in here first, it opens up that vent. I don't know. It seems like the order of operations absolutely, like, changes which vents are open, and that's just brutal. I've had a good day. I mean, you know, does this chicken. I'm sure it's Halloween all dark time until daylight, right? Yeah, it's Halloween night. Sure, I'm totally going with that. So happy Halloween. And thank you, First. Yeah, we're glad that you came and joined us, and I appreciate the support. And hello! Alright, we're gonna have to, like, sneak out. Alright, so we got 2 levers pulled. Now we gotta do the psycho door. No, the psycho door. How's it gonna go wrong? As the chicken escalates. And I wonder if, like, listening to the audio tape is what opens up Mr. Red's thing. I gotta, like, take care of the snotty nose, man. It's rough. it's definitely crazy how many people have, like, come around because of a weird, singing video. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Crazy. My night's been pretty good. I mean, we found this hilariously good chicken game.
We just moved Sebastian into the red cell while work continues downstairs.
Alright, I have really no idea where that door is, though.
The things they do to him, they're horrible. It's like growing up in prison.
Where's that door?
Worse.
Damn.
He's got no friends.
We gotta go into that
freedoms.
room behind the locked door.
I honestly don't know why Eric is doing all of this to him.
But I don't know where
At
it
least
is,
he has
guys.
an education. But even then, I think it's just for the sake of testing. So what if he's genetically modified? A human's a human, right?
It's been a couple weeks. It's been kind of crazy. Alright, chicken, you are, like, way too close and staring at me way too much. Take your little beak and peck somewhere else. Maybe peck her in somewhere else. It's 2 in the morning here.
I guess we're just gonna sip on some coffee for a little bit while this guy, like, figures out which way he's gonna
go. Oh, he definitely could be a Satan chicken, but I think what they're suggesting is that he's a genetically modified chicken, like the guy in the red room. This Squishmallow is May. She's a llamacorn. Come on, chicken. Bugger off. Like, I need to go down that hall. You're like... You're in the hall I need to be in. Purdue Farms HQ, right? They're like, how can we make this chicken bigger? We must always strive to make the biggest chicken breasts. Well, thank you for coming and checking out our stream. We appreciate it. He's just not going away. Ah, shit. You too could be a giant chicken! Yeah, a lot of people found me on TikTok. It's kind of crazy. I'm sure I'm not famous. I'm still in denial about that. I'm just an average Joe. Where is this room that I'm supposed to be going to? Hey, I found it, guys. Found it. Oh shit, guys! Here we go! actually pretty intense, especially when you're like trying to hide from the chicken. If it wasn't a goofy ass chicken, it has a lot of that same intensity of play that like the music and stuff sets up that Alien Isolation has.
Oh my god, guys! We had all 3 levers pulled, and then I died. I died. Oh my god! Oh.
Yeah, I think that's the order that you're supposed to do things in, because if you don't do that one lever first, that vent is closed and you can't move through. So I think that's the order you gotta do it in, but that's intense and I think my hand's gonna fall off. Alien Isolations was one of the best horror games of all time. I love that game so much. Alright, I think at this point, we're gonna have to change to the other horror game, because if I keep playing this game, my hand is gonna, like, fall off. Because, yeah, holding the, like, buttons is like, woo! To not save at that point, I have no idea. No, I don't normally play horror games, but it's Halloween, so we gotta play scary stuff. Alright, okay, let's see where it saved us. And, yeah, I have hair. Like, I cut it, and now, because it's cut, I can tolerate not having a hat. My Aladonia is, like, relaxed enough. When it gets long, I can't handle things touching my head. But yeah, I have hair. It's a thing. Yeah, that's me. All right, let's see where it saved us. All right, it did save us right at the like. All right, guys, I really want to beat this chicken. I love horror games so much. You were totally right, because it would be a total dick move to not save us there. To play AFNAF. I don't know what game that is. I don't know what that game is. FNAF. So I'm gonna say I probably cannot play it after this one, because I don't know what game it is, which means I probably don't have it on my computer. Five Nights at Freddy's. No, I definitely do not have it on my computer, so that won't be something I play today. You are always welcome to recommend games. I am open to recommendations, and, you know, there's obviously lots of factors that will go into whether or not I can play them. One being time, 2 being money. Alright, let's do this. And now it's closed! Ah, shit. I mean, I've watched other people play Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, and it looks like a decent game. I just never played it myself. And I've never watched it from, like, beginning to end. I've just watched clips and stuff of it here and there. So I'm going to have to go around now. That is so shit. Yeah, this game has definitely got the sound down pat. it doesn't seem to ever get, like, quieter. I'm trying to... I really don't like that he's out of his cage. I really, really don't like... I don't remember where the door is that we're supposed to be going to, which is super bad. I really don't like that Red is out. I was trying to dive for that hole. I didn't make it. All right, we're gonna try it one more time, and then if I died even 10, we're gonna have to switch to something else. Guys, my hand's gonna fall off. I'm gonna have just like a little nub claw, because we're at like what 9? Yeah, we're at 9. Yeah, it's really hard that I have a hard time, like, the biggest challenge for me with these kind of games is that you have to move quickly from point A to point B, and I can't keep where the places are connected in my head, and I have to just do it by rote. So I just have to do it a bunch of times before I can remember where the different places are, so it makes it really hard for me to, like, navigate through the space. I do not have Roblox. I've never played it. I don't know that it's something that I'll get into or not, but at this point, it's not something that I have. Well, there's King Asshole himself. Take your clue away, and pick her somewhere else. We don't need you. I have seen Poppy Playtime. That's when I've watched other people play. I mean, free is a good price. I won't argue that. I mean, free is a really good price. That's very affordable. I'm doing pretty good. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Shit. Alright. The chicken has defeated me for now. Alright, but I will say, first experience with this game is that it is absolutely hilarious. The chicken is amazing. ambiance is really actually pretty good. It's surprisingly way creepier than I would expect it to be. So overall, I have to say this game is like a really good game. So yeah. Chicken Feet. The name of this game is Chicken Feet. The goal is that you are supposed to be luring this chicken that is an escaped lab experiment through this building in order to be able to get it recontained. And you're being bait. And you can't, like, attack it. You have to, like, run and hide. I anticipate that I'm going to be playing this one again because this is hilarious. This is a lot of fun. But my hand is really tired. All right, we have another one that we were picking out. And as soon as I find it, we'll get that going. It will help if I actually remember what it was called.